These are our top 5 Call of Duty games. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. To begin, we have the sequel to a classic. When the first Black Ops came out, we were treated to an amazing game that, while under the Call of Duty name, still felt like its own thing. So when Black Ops 2 came out, there was obviously a little bit of worry. Sequels don't always live up to the hype, but that game was nice. With a non-linear story where your choices affect the outcome, the Black Ops 2 story was on par, if not better than its predecessors. And with multiple endings, this is one of the only Call of Duty games where you have a good reason to enjoy the campaign multiple times. While it's pretty much a known fact that Call of Duty games are multiplayer first, it was good to have a game like this that put some more love in the story. Don't get me wrong, the multiplayer mode was still pretty good in this game, but I feel like this game's biggest strength was the campaign. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This one was my baby. Modern Warfare 2 was my entry into the series. I didn't understand what the hype was for the franchise until I picked this game up. Then, I saw the light. The campaign was also amazing. The characters here along with the story were well done, thanks in part to the original Modern Warfare, and the missions ooze with intensity. But what really stuck here was the multiplayer. Modern Warfare 2 is what defined modern FPS for me. Even back then on the 360, the gameplay was smooth, there were enough killstreaker wars to make your mouth water, and it was just a really fun game. There was a point where I thought Call of Duty would never go back to how great it was during Modern Warfare 2. But with the more recent releases, it's looking like they may surpass it. Call of Duty Black Ops. And now we're going back to the classic I mentioned earlier. As you can probably guess, the campaign for this game was boss. I mean, where do you think Black Ops 2 got its dope campaign from? The story keeps you in with how dire the situation is, and how many plot twists occur. For its time, the graphics were also pretty damn great, and zombies was just as over the top as I wanted it to be. The game allowed you to take on the zombie challenge with famous historical figures, like JFK and Fidel Castro. If that doesn't make you realize how much of a gift Black Ops was, I don't know what will. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. For many, this was and still is the best game in the franchise. The original Modern Warfare set the stage for all the future Call of Duty games to come. To start, the cast of the game's campaign had some of the most memorable characters in gaming history. I'm talking about dudes like Captain Price and McTavish. While much simpler than the current games, the multiplayer mode for this game is also seen as one of the greatest of the franchise. There wasn't a huge weapons and perks list, but still enough to have a good time destroying your enemies. And during the time of its release, one would even argue that the graphics were ahead of their time. I mean, they're nothing amazing, but I still play COD 4 today with this level of visuals. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the remake. And last up, we have another game in this series that was a very pleasant surprise to the COD audience. We already spoke about how Modern Warfare was the game within the Call of Duty franchise. So when the news about the remake originally got out, excitement was followed by worry. But when Modern Warfare dropped last year, that worry was pretty much wiped. The multiplayer is very fun, using many elements from Modern Warfare to build nostalgia, while still keeping the complex and modern look that the series developed over the years. It's a great culmination of what the developers learned with their past work. And it was nice having a game that strayed away from all the futuristic stuff going on within the series. The newly added Warzone was also a very pleasant surprise. Originally, I was one of the first people who didn't want a BR mode in Modern Warfare, but somehow, they managed to give us Warzone, which adds its own mix to the BR formula, to make it one of the best Battle Royale experiences I've ever had. Like, have you tried Plunder mode? Best COD experience I've had in a minute. All this, along with a harsh campaign that leaves you shook, makes Modern Warfare a worthy successor to the original. Those were our top 5 Call of Duty games. If we missed your favorite title, let us know below. This is the Black Macedonchi signing off.